having me here. It's really nice to be back at Oak Grove. I was in the class of 2004. I came here in kindergarten, spent my life here, where I grew up. So, words. I'm an artist working in the game industry. I worked at a small studio called That Game Company, where I made 2 award-winning games for the PlayStation 3 called Flower and Journey. These games have done quite well. Journey just was nominated for 8 BAFTA awards and recently won several awards at a game show, DICE, in Las Vegas, including Game of the Year. So I want to talk about a conception of games as being generally violent, all about sex and death, and generally terrible bloodbaths. While this is generally correct, Journey and Flower is something very different. In Flower, you control a flock of petals that blows in the wind over a grassy field, and many reviews called it a haiku rather than a game. Journey is a quest for enlightenment where players are encouraged to work together rather than kill each other. So, how did we make something so different? I think that most big game studios, they go with the tried and true formula for something that sells, something that's known, and that's really that teenage power fantasy. But in order to create something very different, we had to step away from that. And this just brings me back to one of my favorite Krishnamurti quotes. Truth is a pathless land. And what does that mean? To me, it means that in order to find your voice, you need to step out into the unknown. In order to innovate, you need to be able to take risks and possibly even fail, to experiment. At That Game Company, we strive to create an environment where it was safe to fail and actually incorporate that into our daily process. We saw it as a necessary step towards creating something unique and different that pushed the boundaries. I think that Oak Grove is an environment like that. It's a school where students are encouraged to step out into that pathless land that Krishnamurti talked about and follow their own light. It's something that I know helped me in my career, and I know will help the future generations of students as they step out into the world. Thank you.